All right, so next what we're going to do is I'm going to make it so that this guy, when he dies, he's going to spawn his either an egg or the dinner here. Okay, um, so it should be a health pickup and basically an egg pickup. And let me just make sure that those are both in here. So there's health and there's egg. Good. Okay, so those are the two things that need to be actually. This egg here is an egg pickup. I don't have it over here, so I'm actually going to take this and drop this in here. There you go, egg pickup. Because I'm using the egg bolt as like the thing that gets shot. And if you remember, this is the one that added force to it. This one has a different thing where basically it just lets the, it will allow, it'll trigger the thing to add more ammo. Okay. Good. So what I need to do basically is open up the enemy death script. I think. Is that the one I want to do? Player animation. Let's see. I think it's enemy death script. Yeah, enemy death script. I'm going to open that up. And it's going to be relatively simple. I need to do a couple more variables. Basically, I need one that's going to hold the egg pickup, and that's so that's going to be the egg pickup, and I need to also do a variable that's going to hold the health pickup, and that's obviously also a game object. These are the things obviously that are going to be spawned, and we'll do another variable. Let's see. Actually, I think we're gonna be able to get by with that. All right. So let's see if that's good enough. So then I'm gonna do a function, and I'm gonna do a function just called pickup. And what that's gonna do is it's more or less going to spawn the pickups. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do in here is do a variable called randnum. And all this is gonna do is randomly create a number. Because I need it to randomly decide whether it's going to make the egg or it's going to make the chicken dinner, okay? So I just going to make it so it makes a number, and it's going to do this each time. So random.range, and the range is going to be between 0 and 2. I know it should be 0 and 1, because like technically 0 and 1, but you have to go past it because it goes up to 2, so it has to be 0 to 2, okay? It's just the way it works. Then what I'm going to do is let's see. Hang on 1 second. Then I'm going to set up a couple of things here. So I'm going to say if the rand number. So if the random number is, we'll say, less than 1, okay, it's going to run this bit of code. All right, and the bit of code it's going to be is variable egg spawn POS, so egg spawn position, and obviously that's going to be a vector 3, right? Vector 3, and it's going to be a new vector 3, okay, and it's going to be this dot game object dot transform dot position dot x, okay, and then it's also going to again be I'm going to put this in parentheses, this dot game object dot transform dot position dot y plus 0.5, and I'll explain why we're doing it like that in a second. And then we're going to do this dot game object dot position dot z. Okay, so basically what I need to do is this. I need to have the position that the egg is going to spawn at, and I can't have it spawn. So what it's going to do is it's going to make a new vector 3, and it's basically going to load in the location of this game object, all right? So that's what this dot game object. So this as in this script and the game object it's attached to. I want to take the transform x and make that the transform x of this. And I'm doing that for the z. But the y, you see, I added 0.5. The reason for that is this. If I have it be created directly where this is, you'll notice that it falls over, and then he's on the ground. What ends up happening is that sometimes it's fine, but other times what ends up happening is it will spawn below the grass, the lawn here, and it'll just fall down. By making it 0.5, I just make sure that it doesn't, that it's not on the ground, okay? Or that it's just slightly above the ground, so it's slightly above where he is. It's just to make sure that it doesn't slip through, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and instantiate, and it's going to be the egg pickup. That's what it's going to instantiate, that object, and it's going to instantiate egg spawn TOS. All right, and then it's also, we're going to use this dot game object dot transform dot rotation. It's just going to spawn at the same rotation as the current object. Honestly, I don't really care that much. It isn't going to make that much of a difference. Okay, so it's going to do that, or else it's going to do this. So if it's not that number, so basically if it's going to do one of two things, and I'm just going to take this, I'm going to copy this but change it, Control C, Control V, and it's going to be variable, and it's not going to be egg spawn, it's going to be health spawn. Health spawn, and it will be health pickup and health spawn, health spawn POS. Okay, and let's hope that this doesn't give any weird errors, and it did. So it says position is not a member of Unity. Okay, so let's see what it says. 27 and 32. It doesn't like either one of those. All right. All right, 27. So it says dot position. Oh, I didn't write. I just did dot position, not transform dot position. Transform dot position. It's very easy to make random mistakes here. So, Control S. Let's see. Okay. And now what I gotta do is go to my enemy here and try that again. Enemy. And you'll see, let's see, enemy attack script, enemy death script. You see it needs an egg pickup and a health pickup. And I'm not gonna do it from up here, I'm gonna do it from here because I want to use these prefabs. So the egg pickup is gonna go egg pickup, and health pickup is gonna go in health pickup. I'm gonna go ahead and apply to make sure it applies to all of them. And I'm gonna take this and we'll delete that, and take this and delete that. Okay. And I'm just going to save it, and I'll hit play, and let's see, make sure this works. All right, so I killed him. I got to wait a couple seconds. Hopefully it'll, oh, it's not going to work. So I made that function, but it never calls it. It never calls this pickup function. So basically what I need to do is, after it's destroyed, have it do pickup. So it's going to call this function here. Okay, save that, go back here, give it a second, and then we'll hit play. Come on, baby. All right. There we go. And we'll kill him. Great. And hopefully it'll give me something good to eat. There we go. Woo! All right. And, oh, I didn't get it, apparently. Oh! Another guy right there. All right, so there's my egg. Now I got ammo of 8. There's another egg. Need to kill a bunch of these just to make sure that I'm getting my chicken dinner here, too. Thought I saw something moving over there. Let me see. Nope. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's see. And come on, chicken dinner. Hey, chicken dinner. Good. That'll give me health. Yay. Okay. So that's all working pretty good. All right. So now I just need to basically make it. So that's all working. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy. What I need to do now is basically just set it up that when my health bar goes all the way down, that the game ends. Okay. So, I look at my scripts here, and I look at my player health script, and I have a function endgame that I already made before, so I just made function endgame. I'm just going to do application.load level, and it's going to be, not main, it's going to be, we're going to call it start, okay? That's what I'm going to name the level. I haven't made it yet, but that'll be our start screen. Okay. On trigger enter, egg pickup, health pickup. It's going to destroy, so add health function. If the health is greater than 100, or less than 100. Okay, and let's see, take damage. Okay, so then we're going to say if the health is whatever, then it's going to call this end game. So it's already set up. Okay, so that's already here, so it'll know. So I'm just going to save that, and I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to go here, and we'll do save scene, file, new scene, and I'm just gonna save it for now. Save scene as scenes. I'm just gonna call it start. Okay, we'll hit save, and I am going to go to file, build settings, and you would have to hit add open scene, and then I would hit OK, and then I would go to assets here. It's the easiest way to go about it. Then go, I'm double click on main scene, and then I would just go to edit file, build settings, and then add open scene, and that way it will go start and then this, and you can drag them and move them around, but basically you need to add both of those, right? So it says start, it says that. Okay, good. I'm gonna open start back up. Actually, I'm opening this up. I'm just gonna make myself die and see if this works. Kill me. You know you want to. There we go. Attack. Alright, it's not really attacking very well. It's not a very smart Rhea. Come on. And it goes to the scene. Good, so that works. Okay? Yay. Feeling pretty good. Alright. And then basically I would just open, I could save this. I would open up this scene. I'm just going to go to game object, UI, and I'm just going to go image. Okay, I'm going to hit game so I can see it here. I'm going to click on this. Middle, click on that, and this one will do the entire scene, or the entire thing. I'm just going to bring this down a bunch, and then we'll just do game object, UI, and we will create text. And I'm just going to click on this, Alt and Shift, click on the top, and I'm going to change this to just called die-Rhea. All right, and I'm going to make the font, we'll say 32, and I'm going to make it white, and I'm going to make sure this is like 50, and I'm going to make sure it's centered, and I am going to add a component called shadow. Just adds a little bit of a shadow there, and then from the top, I'm just going to drop this down. Something like that, okay? It's just text to know what the game is. You do a nicer job. Another game object, UI, and we will do a button, and I'm just going to go ahead and call this start. All right, click on this, Alt and Shift, middle, okay? I'm going to go 50 up, and we will change the text to start. All right, oops, okay. And I am going to go ahead and on this, I'm going to add a component. We'll do a new script, and I'm just going to make it JavaScript, and I'm just going to call it menu script. Okay, and let's go to assets, because it's going to pop up here. I'm going to drop it right into my scripts folder. And where are you? Menu script. Menu script, double click and open that. Okay, and it's going to be pretty easy. We're just going to have a function called start game, and it's just going to say tab application dot load level main, good, and then we'll do another one just called quit game, and that will be kind of like the other one, application dot quit, and there's no arguments. Okay, save that, exit out of that. All right, and on this, I'm just going to go ahead and hit on click. I'm at the little plus here, and I already have it attached to this object itself. Why are you not? Okay, put this back on itself, and I'm just going to go to menu scripts, and it's going to be start game. Okay, take this one, I'm just going to duplicate it, and I'm going to go -50, so it's underneath. And I'm going to change the text on this to quit. All right, and we will go down here. I'm going to go back to the start button thing here, and I'm going to change this menu script to quit game. Okay, and now that's all set up, and I'm just going to save it, and then if I hit play, you'll see if I hit start, it will start the game, and then when I die, it'll go back to the other one. And that's pretty much it. Now the game is done.